What am I going to do? You've got the unholy robes? Good stuff. Plus $2 attributes. Alright. Put that stupid helmet on your head. Fine. Ah, Leliana. Hello, Leliana. I am going to probably spec her two-handed. Or like the two-weapon, because I'm already a bow wielder. But might be fun to have her try out. Can you equip them? Oh, that can be used only by those skills of throwing. Oh, because throwing daggers like attacks, but not. Oh, cool. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Do 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 do. That's pretty cool. You're fine. You're all fine.
Hello.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
Well, what enchantments does he do?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Yay, enchantment!
Enchantment!
Enchantment! Does anybody actually have these equipped? No, really? That's because I don't use this stuff. We're fine. We're fine.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
So, what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Go on.
So, as I said, things were going well. But good things must come to an end. One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
Did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers, they're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure, something worth a little gold.
I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
Yes, you can take my stuff. Wait. Where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming.
What do you mean?
People flee from the blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Well, everyone's got to make a living somehow.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
You didn't mention Sandal in your story.
Ah, yes. I'm married to a fine woman back in Denerim, it's true. She'd give me a son if she could, but that's not likely to ever be. Sandal here, I found him in the deep roads years ago. Abandoned, I think, and he was never quite right in the head. I took him in, and I brought him with me when I came here to the surface. He may not be my blood, true, but I think of him as one.
We left Orzammar.
That's right, boy. Maybe one day we'll see it again.
Yeah, maybe. The outside. Well, blood isn't all that important.
That's how I've always felt. As long as he's happy, so am I. It's not as if I don't benefit, mind you. Turns out the boy's a natural working with enchantments. He might have even been lyrium-addled. I never thought of that before, to be honest. Happens sometimes. He can work an enchantment into just about anything, however, given some time. Could probably open his own shop, if he knew how.
Enchantment.
Well, he does seem to enjoy it, at least.
He loves his work.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected. And with your discount.
He said discount again. It's like the magic words, man. Magic words. He sure is chatty, though. I mean, oh my gosh. Anyway. Let's give ourselves some space. Sell some things. So if we sell them to him, it's not so bad. We can get them back at a later date. Look at that. We've got some stuff. I don't really feel like using any of this stuff, so I'm just gonna get rid of it for storage space. And we'll just sell this stuff. I'm gonna keep the gemstones because we'll need them later for some stuff. It's always stuff. Stuff. What do you have for me? We have a rope necklace. We have all this stuff for the feast day gifts and pranks, which I want to utilize it, but I don't at the same time. Some of these things are actually really useful. Kunari Press for the Dead gives Sten the ability to use this item and actually revive people, which makes him incredibly useful. It's probably like my favorite item from the set. And then we have the gifts. By the Ranger and the Templar manuals, the backpack. What else do we need? Do we need anything else? Also, like some of the other stuff, like the shield becomes an actual shield. The boots become actual boots. The butterfly sword becomes an actual sword. I don't want to mess around with the affinity, the whole thing. I don't want to mess around with that, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it alone. After buying all that, though, holy, expensive much? Just maybe, but it's worth it because now we have some specializations. Ranger's gonna be really useful. I do plan on taking the Ranger specialization. You still have that cross marker over your head that's gonna drive me crazy, man. Go talk to Morrigan for a bit. Yeah, I'm kind of clicking. I'm gonna save before I talk to Morrigan because I have this uncanny ability.
What do you wish of me?
To piss her off. Can I ask you something?
If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A nutty old bat.
Sometimes I do wonder the very same thing. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
Well, I'm more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
Sounds pretty interesting to me. Go for it.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Not true then?
No, quite true, but this part only. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Wait, he sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Ooh. Wait. So she truly loved this Osen then?
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Well, Wait, did she never invade it, or that he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Claims, huh? The legends tell of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one, and these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed, so should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
So, wait, why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Sounds fun. So, wait, how is it that Flemeth survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other. were it lucky enough to find her.
So wait, aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery, I suspect, even to her.
So, do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has coloured her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Oh, well that was interesting, thanks.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Well, my mother died when I was born.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Yay! Oh my god, Morrigan approves +6. I will take that, thank you. Thank you! There's been so much chatter. I think I'm gonna make it my mission to talk to everybody at least once every time I come back to camp. That way I can pace out the story and all that good stuff, and that quest marker's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, I should talk to Doggy.
Oh, why, you little...
Oh, did you just jump at the sight of your own shadow again?
Oh, you're so funny. Such rapier wit. Your furry friend here took offence at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Oh, there's hardly any blood drawn. Still, you shouldn't have done that.
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Yeah, that'll learn you, Alistair. That'll learn you. We're off. We're off to see the wizard. Wonderful Wizard of Oz. You're just so hidden back there, man. Why you gotta be hidden like that? I am going to take... I think for starters, I'm going to take the dog back to Lothering. So...
Indeed.
Let's give ourselves a little bit of a party. So we're just gonna... quickly go back to Lothering. Because there is a landmark tree. This is the sole reason I am going back to Lothering, it's for a landmark tree. I am something. Don't know what yet, but I am something. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna leave. And we're probably gonna go... I suppose I could have went the other way around this. I don't even know. I just know I want to go to the tree. Because it's a landmark tree. Oh, maybe I should just click on it when I get to it.
As
There we
you
go.
say.
Your hound seems particularly interested in this landmark. Okay. Mabari dominance is now activated. I don't know what that is. But I just felt like coming back here and doing that. I don't know why. It was kind of pointless, but oh well. Let's go. Onward, team. For glory and honor and whatever else we like. Treasure. Treasure, there's a good one for treasure! Do. I keep wanting to... It's instinctual with the other games I've played. I keep wanting to hit like shift or spacebar to run faster. And I think it's because I've been playing a lot of Mass Effect lately. I'm pretty sure. So we have a number of places. There is a little side dealie that we can do. We have time to initiate that quest. But I think we are gonna go to maybe Redcliffe? I don't know actually. I'm really torn between wanting to go to Redcliffe first. I would like to round up all the characters I can get my hands on and then go to several of the other places. So I think we'll travel to the band's lands here first, just to do this little side thing. And then I'll wrap it up and we can actually head to what is this? The Magi, the Circle of Magi. Recruit the mages. We'll just assume we kind of stumbled upon this on our way to the mages. Take a closer look at the unarmed man. You were surprised to recognize the uniform of King Kaelin's honored guard. The memory serves you. You fought alongside this man at Ostagar. The guards wore the uniform of Banlorn, a minor lord well known and little loved for fluidity of his allegiance. I don't think the guards are gonna leave. Oh my god, dude, they stabbed him! Oh my god, they stabbed him. That's not cool.
Enemies ahead.
I think I'll just shoot the archers from up here.
Flee while you can.
You guys can handle them. Although, Leliana, you might wanna, do that thing called not dying. That's kind of important. The not dying part. You shouldn't die. That would that would be bad.
Shall it be? Now you die.
Oh, well, okay, you're dead, I guess. You guys are okay, right? Yeah, I think you'll be okay, but just in case.
Yes.
That was a block. Oh, we're fine. If I kill these guys, I should.
Not touch me.
No, Rolly! Rolly, you can't die.
Here.
You can't die. Give you some shield pummels. And shield bash, because that's good.
We must.
And shield defense is activated. So shield giving bonus to
Fight.
defense. Yeah, you're fine.
It will be done.
And I'll just use my shots on this guy. There we go. So he's not using fire arrows anymore. Oh no, the doggy! And since the dog doesn't actually, you can have that. War paint. You eat those little doggy treats, don't you? I don't have any doggy treats! How about poultice? Okay, the dog can in fact drink a poultice. Oh my gosh, no! Don't die, me! You have so much to live for.
Well for you. Oh no.
You'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay, I think. Yeah, I think I'll be okay. I'm actually doing pretty good against this guy. Ah, I win. Victory's mine. Sorry I let you guys die. Sorry guys that you died. Wait, where's Leliana? Oh, she's down here. I didn't realize you were all the way down here, Leliana. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get this death root while this guy bleeds out. I mean, I know he got stabbed, but... Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Alric Morrigan, a member of Caelin's honored guard at Ostagar and close confidant of the king. He's not dead.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
Wait a minute, what do you mean there wasn't any time?
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
Yeah, I recognize your face.
You were there with the Grey Wardens, one of Duncan's new recruits. I was to guard the king. He was my friend, understand? Maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
Well, we don't always get to choose our deaths.
No, perhaps not. But I've been given the chance to set things right. If it's the likes of you who sees me to my final hour, perhaps things happen for a reason. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the Wardens.
Wait, why didn't he just give the key to Duncan?
He didn't get the chance. Duncan was so busy with the new recruits and keeping Loghain at bay. Whatever his reasoning, it's me Caelin entrusted it to.
Do you still have the key?
The Maker has a sense of humour, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now. I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
Wait, still where?
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search. If you have any survivors of the battle among your companions, take them with you. Their memory of the terrain will serve you well. I'm only sorry I cannot join you. It is vital that the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Maric's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Caelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
I like how he bleeds out while he's drawing me a map. Quest completed. New quest. Oh, those are completed quests. Where's my new quest? Where's my new quest? No, that's the other things. Ah, there we go. According to Elric, the king's arms chest contains documents pertaining to the secret talks with Orlais. Caelin entrusted the key to Elric, who, fearful of capture, hid it within the statue at Ostagar. Given the importance of the documents, the unknown state of the king's body, the opportunity to reclaim the royal arms and armor, and your own desire for revenge, benefits a small-scale assault on Ostagar are beginning to outweigh the risks. So, that's the Return to Ostagar DLC. We're not going to do that right away, actually. We just came here to get it, you know, to get it started. I'm going to actually save it here and call it a part, and when we next start, blah, 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 next time on Origins, we'll probably, I'm not sure, I'm feeling the mages, but maybe not. I do want to do a portion of the story. If you guys have any ideas where you want me to go next, if you have any particular order you want me to do anything, just drop a comment and I'll take a look at it. So, until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.